Imagine a business where you do not have to take any inventory and you can sell products for a profit. All you have to get is attention. That is drop shipping. Today I'm going to do a full drop shipping for beginners video. One of the most requested videos I've ever gotten in the history of the channel. I get so many people all the time asking me to do a video explaining what drop shipping is and kind of the basics behind it. And that is what we're going to get into here today, guys. I hope you really enjoy this. This is a business model that, there are people that are killing it right now on this exact business model. It's something that's really gotten popular within the past 2 or 3 years, and there's still a lot of opportunities in the space for you to land grab right now. 5 years from now, 10 years from now, I can guarantee you there's going to be way less opportunity than there is today in this space. So I hope you guys really enjoy this. So drop shipping, basically what it has to do with is, first it's got to start with an idea. You got to have an idea to do something. You've got to research this idea. So maybe there's you think there's an opportunity for you to sell different color headbands. Let's just use that for an example. You want to sell headbands. You think they're going to make a comeback. You think if you have a website set up where you can sell headbands on it, you think that's a brilliant idea. Okay, maybe that's a brilliant idea. Maybe it's a crap idea. Who knows? But this is your idea, okay? So your idea is to sell headbands on a website, all right? And you think this is going to sell like crazy. So what you first need to do, you need to set up a website. You're going to probably do it through Shopify, okay? Shopify is probably going to be the service you're going to want to use for something like this. Shopify has really benefited huge from the whole drop shipping game, all right? Shopify. If you know anything about Shopify stock, that stock has gone up massively the last few years. So you're probably going to set up a Shopify store, all right? And what you need to do is you need to figure out, okay, how do I get headbands? I want to sell headbands. How do I go about doing this? Well, in an old school business model, you would have to manufacture those headbands yourself, okay? Then you would have to take the inventory of it, so you have to order 10,000 headbands or whatever and hope you sell out of these headbands. That was one, it was very capital intensive. The other part was it was very stressful of trying to, get the manufacturing and all that. It's like insane. It was an insane process. But now there's something called AliExpress, okay? AliExpress, and this has kind of changed the game. And what you have on AliExpress is you have a massive amount of manufacturers who already manufacture headbands, okay? And on AliExpress, you can see pricing. So they have pricing for, all these different headbands and whatnot. Now you can contact the manufacturers if you need a customized product. So you can contact them and see about, maybe doing a customized product. Other than that, they just have a ton of general products on there from a ton of different manufacturers, and a lot of them have ratings and whatnot you can look up. You can actually contact them if you have questions and whatnot. And that is what AliExpress is for, all right? So what you can do is you can link headbands from AliExpress websites. You can even use their pictures if you want onto your Shopify website that is for headbands, okay? So basically, you're wanting to sell things off of AliExpress, but people don't know you're selling off AliExpress. You're actually selling off Shopify, all right? But the question is, okay, that's great and whatnot. You don't take inventory. You place orders. When a customer places an order, you basically go onto AliExpress and you put in the shipping address and whatnot, and that's basically all you do. And you basically want to tell the AliExpress manufacturer that, don't include a receipt in that, because you don't want them to know that the headband's coming from AliExpress. You want them to kind of think it's coming from your business and whatnot, okay? And that's basically all the work you need to do. But the issue is, how do you get attention? How do you get attention to your Shopify store? That's the main thing. If you want to sell headbands, you need to get attention over there, okay? So some ideas is, all right, you got headbands. Let's say part of the headbands you're selling is for athletics, okay? So if you're selling, for athletes, all right, then part of what you're going to want to do, you might want to do Facebook ads, all right? You might want to do Facebook ads to people who have liked certain athletic things, okay? Maybe they're fans of Under Armour, okay? Maybe they're fans of Nike, okay? Maybe they like football in general, or they play football or something like that. Maybe it's high school kids. You could actually run ads to specific segments on Facebook, okay? So you can run ads to specific segments of people that have liked certain things, all right? That way, your athletic headbands, the picture will show up in those ads and whatnot, and people can see it and maybe click on it and buy it and things like that. Now, the only issue is with something like headbands, those are probably going to sell for a cheap price, right? You might be selling those for, I don't know, $10 or something like that. Facebook ads can get a little pricey at times. They're still, I would say, undervalued compared to what they're going to be 5 years from now. But on something like headbands, it might be a little harder. You might want to go with a product that's a little priced a little higher than headbands. So you might want to do something that's priced, $30 and up. $30 and up products, then you can do a lot more advertising, obviously, to hopefully make your ROI. But I'm not saying it's impossible as long as you're advertising to the correct things. Now, with something like Facebook advertising or Instagram advertising, you can go on Insta as well, also owned by Facebook, which are going to be usually the two main platforms you're going to want to advertise on because Google AdWords is so expensive nowadays. So you're going to want to do Facebook and Instagram. When you are advertising on those platforms and trying to get your Shopify site seen out there, you're gonna want to make sure you're not spending your whole ad budget at one time. So let's say you got $1,000 you're willing to spend, or $100 or whatever. Let's just say $1,000. That's what you have willing to spend. Don't go out there and spend $500 on Facebook and $500 on Instagram immediately on two things and think that's going to work, okay? You're going to want to, advertise in like $10 increments, okay? So do like $10, maybe $15 worth of Facebook advertising. Same thing with Instagram, and see what results do you get back. Do you get $10 to $15 in return on investment on that? Are you doubling your money on those ads? So if you do, $10 worth of ads on Facebook, are you getting, $20, $30 worth of sales, which maybe nets you $15 to $20 in profit? Are you getting that? Are you getting even better than that? Obviously, if you're getting even better than that, then you definitely want to start amping up those ads. However, on the flip side, if you're not getting a return on investment, if you do $30 worth of ads on Facebook and Instagram and you get no sales out of that, you're probably not, your product's either crap and people aren't interested, bad pictures or something like that, or you're not going after the right things. You're not going after the right segments. Maybe you need to go even a little more niche on things. Maybe you need to start doing ads just to people that play ultimate frisbee or something like that. Like, you never really know where the specific, target segment you need to go with this niche is. You got to just figure that out over time by kind of, basically, experimenting, okay? You spend $10, $15, what do you get back from that? Did you get any sales? No? Okay, let's spend another 10 to 15 doing something else. Did we get any sales? Yes. Okay, let's go after that a little bigger. Let's also experiment over here. Oh, we did even better over here. We need to funnel more advertising over to this side. And that is how you do it. And it's all about getting attention, okay? Now, that's getting non-organic attention, I call it. There's also ways you can get organic attention. Maybe you have an idea on headbands, and maybe you start doing YouTube videos around headbands. Hey, these are the best headbands you can buy, the top 10 headbands, that people would want out there, or things like that. You can start making YouTube videos, driving traffic, hopefully, 5, 10, 15, 20 views a day. That's basically free views you're getting, okay? Think about it. If you're getting, if you're running ads on Facebook and Instagram, you're paying for every time somebody sees your headbands. If you can put out free content out there and it starts getting views, it doesn't have to get 1 million views. If it just gets 5, 10, 15 views a day, that's free views on YouTube, right? Same thing with Facebook and Instagram. It's just hard to get discovered on there. It's much easier, in my personal opinion, to get discovered on YouTube through search and things like that, and from recommended videos. As long as you're doing videos that are, somewhat in relation to other videos that would pop up and whatnot. So, I don't know. You could take this as far as like talking about, I don't know. I think LeBron wears a headband, right? You could talk about LeBron James headband and why he should be wearing some other kind of headband or something like that. Like, you could make videos on whatever you want, and as long as it's driving traffic in, you're probably going to get some sales off of that and have the links in your description and whatnot. This is drop shipping business. You don't ever have to take inventory in this business, okay? You don't ever have to take inventory in this business. It's a beautiful thing. You don't ever have to worry about the manufacturing side. All you do is when somebody places an order on your Shopify store or whatever website you got created, all you got to do is then go into AliExpress, put in their shipping information, how many they ordered, and pay out AliExpress. And you should have already been paid in your PayPal account or your Shopify account or whatever it is. You should have already been paid at that time, so the money's already in your account. So it's not even like you ever had to come up with the money in between there, guys. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. And the best thing is, once you start getting built and you start getting in more and more orders, the compounding effect starts, right? So once you start making, let's say, $1,000 profit a month, all of a sudden you have a lot more money that you can funnel in toward advertising if you wish. And if you have something that's really going well on advertising side, where you're making 4, 5, 10 times ROI on that, you can really start going heavy at that point, and it's just a compounding effect, and you have more and more money to spend out there and on advertising, get more and more sales and try more and more things, guys. And then go into the next product category. When headbands is one and you want to go into the next thing, you want to start selling watches or whatever, there you go. You can start doing that thing after thing. Something you want to watch out for is things that are copyrighted, okay? So, or have trademarks and things like that. So, you know, you might want to think, oh, it might be a brilliant idea to do Black Panther merchandise. Let me sell Black Panther headbands. Let me sell Black Panther watches and whatever it is at this particular time, Black Panther hats, because Black Panther movie is so big in the movie theaters right now. You might think this is a huge opportunity. Let me start a Shopify store and start doing that. Well, the issue is Disney's going to have an issue with that, especially once you start getting discovered out there and you start placing ads. Disney will eventually find you and shut that down immediately, and you know, that will kind of go away. Maybe you could have got some quick sales, but you know, it's going to eventually go away. And the unfortunate thing, if you got big enough, Disney will actually literally go after you, you know, or whatever companies out there, they will go after you, whatever big company, they will go after you, because that's their product at the end of the day. You can't just slap your logo on it and say it's yours when you didn't get approval from them. So you got to really watch out for those type of things. But general merchandise that doesn't really have branding or something, you can certainly make money off it, guys, and you just kind of go one category at a time, and then maybe you get up to a point at some point in time where, you know, you have somebody hired out, or maybe multiple employees hired out, that they're actually the ones that, you know, put in the shipping codes and all that type of stuff. Oh, you know, somebody ordered two headbands in Raleigh, North Carolina or whatever. Maybe you hire somebody out to do that full time if you get to a big enough place where you don't have time to do that, and you're just kind of thinking about, okay, what's the next place I want to go with my drop shipping game? Where's the next opportunity and things like that, guys. And that is Dropshipping 101. That is dropshipping for beginners, guys. I hope you really enjoyed this. I hope this kind of gave you an overview of the basics around dropshipping, and now you can kind of go out there and research more and do things like that, guys. And let me know if you end up, you know, going through with dropshipping and you end up starting to make money from it. I would love to hear from you guys on that. Anyways, thank you for watching, guys, and have a great day.